What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to my channel, Esteemed Queen Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below so that way you know when we have our tea talks. Now, it may sound like I'm talking a little low, and that's because my pet child is sleeping in the living room, and I don't want him to come in on my video because he can get really annoying sometimes when he wants attention. I wanted to give him attention this morning, and he didn't want to give it to me, so I went on about my morning. So go to esteemedmentality.com. Be sure that you look at our blog and see what we have going on. Excuse me. Now, today we need to have a tea talk. I got a tea talk in from one of my fellow tea talkers through Twitter, and she had a question about pretty much her and her companion or what may have you have broke up, and so she sees her companion with someone new, and with her seeing him or her, she didn't specify gender, but seeing them with someone new and not them really bothers them. So I want to bring this topic, this tea talk topic, to y'all because I think it's something that we all should really think about, and we all should really keep certain things in mind in perspective. Okay, now she said that this is someone that she used to date, so clearly they broke up for a reason, and it was a reason where at that time they felt like they couldn't really figure out a way to reconcile and resolve the matter, so they went their separate ways. Time has elapsed, and now the present is right in front of them. And so she wants to see what's going on. She asked for my perspective. So I'm going to give you my perspective, as well as I'm going to also give you what I feel and what my thoughts are, which is what I told her. You know, you got to look at it like this. Excuse me. Allergies, y'all write down below if y'all suffering like me. This nasal drip about to haul off and have me over here about to fucking die. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, that was her point of view. It was just like, yo, time has passed, and I feel like I've learned a lot, and I think we should try again. Well, boo, let me remind you again. Sometimes it's best for you not to return to what broke you. You should not return to what hurt you. You cannot return to what it is that at one time before seemed to be decent for you in that season. Because see, that season has came, gone, and went. Now it's time for you to collect yourself and move forward with what you know that is better for you. Remember those times where in that relationship, things did not go right. Things did not seem right. Things did not seem to come together, where a compromise didn't mean that you were submitting in the form of you giving up your identity and your voice. But guess what? It happened anyway. So knowing the parts about that relationship that did not work for you, why go back to it? Why wish that it comes back? Remember the feeling that you had when you felt like you were not equal, where you were not adequate, where there was not an equilibrium. And just because you feel like, okay, well, you miss that person, you don't miss that person, you miss a presence. And sometimes that presence can have us wish for things that we really don't need back. For instance, a wise person once told me this story about a woman in the same position as my tea talker who wanted to be back with who she was recently dating. And she prayed and she prayed and she prayed and she prayed. And instead of remembering the memory of what she went through with him, that motivated her to move forth into a new direction, into a new season, into a new chapter, and out of her emotional ditch. I don't see how people with allergies do this shit, but I'm going to keep going. So instead of her remembering all the awful things this person, this man has done to her, she loved him so deep that she looked beyond herself and wished for this man to come back. And every ass whooping, that new woman was getting, she was now getting. But she wanted to be with him oh so bad that every ass whooping came right back to her door. You got to be careful what you wish for. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Get your water, get your wine, get whatever you sipping on. I can't sip mine right now because it's holding up my phone, and I broke my second camera yesterday, my camera stand, so the slightest thing will blow this bitch off. So I'm trying not to touch my table. I can't really put no music on in the background, and it's cool though, because this is something that we need to talk about, and we need no distractions. We need to be careful, kings and queens, of what it is that we ask for, what we wish for, what we think is for us. We need to stop. You know, my biggest thing now that I've grown from where I was a year ago tremendously, I learned that not everything that you put on your list of things that you want are things that you really need to sit there and pray and wish that you get. Because, child, if I could tell you, if I could go back a good 3 years, I wouldn't mess with some of the loser boys. I wouldn't deal with some of the, double-sided friends. This mucus is trying to fucking kill me. What the fuck? I'm not going to die on camera. I'm not going to die on camera. I refuse. I'm not going to die on camera. Okay? I live alone. My pet child cannot reach the phone. Lord, just keep me to the end of this video. So anyway. So, we have to be mindful. If I could go back 3 years, with a magic eraser, I would took all their asses out. But there was a reason why they were around. There was a reason why I had to go through those seasons with those people. And it has built me to this point where I put myself first. I think about self-love. I think about self-care. And if it's a situation that is going to make me feel as if like my anxiety is going to be triggered and could be like problematic for me, I'm out. I ain't about to sit here and go back and forth with you. I'm not about to do none of that. Peace. Bye. There's no point. But on the other hand, for example, like I told her, maybe like 4 years ago, I literally wrote down a list of everything that I wanted in a person to date. And though that list came alive, I wish I would have not wrote it. You feel me? Because certain things that we ask for down the line do not work for who we are becoming. A lot of things that we think are really in, we are so out there and far-fetched with what we really need, that little minuscule list of what we want is going to teach your ass a lesson. And a lot of what we wish for, sorry, my camera cut off. A lot of what we wish for kills us slowly. It kills our innocence. It kills what we thought was to be part of us to move forward with that person or whatever in life. So before my camera shuts off again on me, just be sure that what you wish for, be sure that you can handle it. Because a lot of times we want things that really aren't built for us because we're not really built to accept them. So before you hurt yourself in the long run, think about right now. If you don't pay attention now, it's going to cost you way more in the end. So sorry about my camera cutting off, y'all. Be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I will be back on my next Tea Talk. Hopefully my camera won't cut off. But again, I will be back on my next Tea Talk. And hopefully I don't feel like I'm about to choke on my mucus. And give you something good to talk about. So be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.
Close your tray table and stow carry-on items. Place your seat in the original upright position. Please Please stow larger electronic devices, including laptop computers, under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Secure smaller handheld devices in your
The depths of the media sees no evil. Buildings crashing 9/11, no sake for the people. Children take to everything. Others willing to feel anything just to say they were there. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, domestic violence. Do you care? When the curtains close, your head hangs low. You're wishing someone was there. Just turn to me for relief. I know how you feel. I am you. You are me. We share symptoms of the black sheep. Aren't you aware?
This image, I remember howling winds, nights trying to hustle, so 10 degrees, ash on my knuckles. Coke in my long john, sipping on the brisk. A tall glass of liquor, please, we get a sip of this. Coke in my long john, slave to the sin. Call me young coke there if the cops try to frisk. I may get a grip, I may get a grip. I may slapping 20s, lots of tails and some shrimp. I used to bump Wayne all day as a pimp, now I'm past Wayne, Drake and going in.